Hello everyone, thank you for clicking on my channel. Welcome to the journey home. My name is Catherine and I live in Nova Scotia. This is the series Love on the New Earth. And for many of you who have been around for a while, we are focusing on what is unfolding around us and in front of us. Life on the new earth. We're not looking back on the old earth anymore. We're looking to new ideas. And though we are co-creators, I want to point out that everything has already been created. There is nothing new under the sun here. But we have co-created in as much as this was destined, our time here on earth. And so now it's all about what we choose, where we want to train our focus, our brain training. And at the website, we have quantum leaping into the new earth, meditations, clearing chakras, all the preparation to bring those vibrations up higher, stronger, and more balanced. Now, the oracles that I pulled for you, these are messages from your shamans, guides, guardians, and ancestors. We have the tree of life, and this is all about that sacred symbol, turning knowledge to wisdom, and in the new earth, the transformation. This is about where you want to blossom, the choices that you're making, the training that and the discipline of the mind in getting rid of negativity, any speech that comes out of your mouth that is negative, to cancel it out with something good. This is all building new neural pathways in the brain. The card that came out with it, to couple with it, was amazing. It was thunder. And when this comes into a reading, it refers to a big, dramatic change that feels like a herd of wild bison on the run. This is the quantum jump, guys. You feel it right through your bones, and you know that you're powerless to influence whatever events are set in motion now. This is a time to be prepared for anything. So right now, before this thunder begins, this quantum jumping, set your intentions as to where you want to blossom, how it's going to look for you. Because there are things that are going to amaze you. Things never turn out quite how we intended, but they turn out better and for our highest good. More often than not, more wonderful than we could have imagined. Your life is an adventure, and there's wonderful opportunities arriving. The trick is to learn to run with them. The qualities you need now more than ever are flexibility, dexterity, and a willingness to experience it all without dictating from where or in what form opportunities are going to come. Your destiny is arriving. Be ready. The tree of life is about making sure you're grounded, because you're about to branch out and you want strong, anchored roots in this world, in this new earth. And just to let you know, guys, we go live every Sunday night at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to pull free cards for you. So I do hope you join me. And the best way is, if you haven't subscribed, to do it now and hit the notification bell so you are notified when I go live or when I'm uploading videos. This series, The New Earth, is only one. We are also studying another series called Courageous Dreaming, how shamans dream the world into being. So I hope, if that is of any interest to you, I will be reading selected chapters from the book with great eye-opening ways of getting those energies lifted. You will notice too that as we are standing more on the new earth than the old earth, before it was like we had one foot in each world, but now we're starting to lean more into the new earth. to stay there for longer periods of time, raising that vibration. The frequency of the earth has been rising. Even the changes in metals have been changing ever so slightly, but they're changing. Do some research on that. It's quite fascinating how things are changing. All right, bottom of this deck we have wish fulfillment. If that wish fulfillment was to stay on New Earth permanently, I know it's mine. But whatever that wish fulfillment is, whatever it is you've been wishing for, you have an opportunity of seeing it manifest before your very eyes. And we have the Prince of Winter as a crowning energy. This is about sudden and unexpected changes. Again, that thunder. That you might be caught between the intellect and the emotional. But seek out the intellectual solution. I know that sounds a little bit like old Earth, but stay focused. Stay focused and determined. Stick with your integrity. 10 of Summer. Emotional fulfillment. Looks like lovers going down a boat and... what's that, a mandolin? Oh, and fairy magic in the boat with you. Emotional fulfillment. A tranquil home. People you trust around you. You're also going to notice on New Earth that these people that were so negative in your life or caused pain in your life, they're going to start falling away. Just like disappearing. Even forgotten. Which is a good thing. Perhaps you're worried. Am I ever going to have this? You have some unfounded fear here. And sometimes focusing on the worst case scenarios, it's time to pull yourself out of that. Especially before that thunder hits. Make sure your intentions are going on where you want your seeds to blossom. And don't worry about how it's going to grow. That is going to be provided for you. Just don't let worry grow out of proportion to a problem. If you have a problem that needs to be solved, look at it intellectually. This keeps your roots grounded, anchored, so that when you branch out into creativity, that tree won't fall over. It will be solid, solid, solid. You're mastering something, perhaps this brain training, this discipline of mind, doing some research, and then proceeding. Perhaps you're going into a position of teaching. But this is indicating long-term projects. Maybe longer stays in the New Earth. Less and less in the old. Yeah, you're studying something, researching something. In fact, I'm getting the feeling that many of you are really focusing on your meditations, quantum jumping, clearing chakras. You have some happy news coming towards you. It could be about your career here. Promotions, scholarships, well thought out plans that will be going perfectly for you. And for some of you, I really do see teaching positions, maybe seminars or public speaking. We have some loving, comforting, emotional energies around you as well. Listen to your heart. You're being very intuitive. Never mind about taking care of others too much, because we can sometimes fall into that. I'll do it for you, and they need to do it for themselves. You know that saying, you can guide the horse to water, but you can't make them drink. You can be loving and comforting and supportive and be the healer, but unless they truly want it, there's nothing you can do if they don't do the work, if they don't if they don't do the work. I know that sounds like a bad word, guys, but if you want to be on New Earth, once you're there, everything comes easy, but you have to do the work. I watched a program about Buddha here not too long ago. And though I didn't completely agree with all that he said, some of it even sounded a bit not logical. But for the most part, it was very, very strong in the message of discipline of the mind, clearing the energies of negativity. Yes, we have a yin-yang. Yes, we would not have light without darkness. But we've seen the darkness, guys. Do we honestly want to live there forever? And why not enjoy the sun and count your blessings? The rewards are tremendous. We have an emotional experience here happening. This must be the thunder. For some of you, this is falling in love and getting you swept off of your feet. For others of you, it's like a vision or a leveling up of your spirit that just makes you feel euphoric. Following your intuition. Yeah, some of you are really doing some heavy-duty meditations here. It's sending out, oh my gosh, your intentions that you're sending out are really good. You have some unexpected inflow of money coming in. You have blessings coming in. And for some reason, you feel it. You're on your life path and you're feeling that energy before it even arrives. That's the trick. That's the trick of manifestation. Feeling it before it even arrives. Feeling it makes it arrive. And where do you feel it? Intuition. It comes right from the gut. Right from the gut. Not the mind, not the heart, but the gut. Some of you may feel like you don't have what it takes. How am I going to get there? How can I stay there? How can I reach nirvana? Yeah, believing in yourself. Thinking you're powerless when you're not. We're finding, and this was told to you at the beginning of the year, that karma is almost instant. We're not going to have to come back to this life again. We've worked out all the karma. Any karma that we're building now is just instant. Getting it out of the way to make sure that we have purged what needed to be purged, at least long enough to get to get anchored into that new vibration. Following your passion when it comes to your career, your gifts, your talents, your creativity, being the best at what you can do. You are going to be compensated through money, through love, abundance, emotional fulfillment. What is it you're worried about? You're worried that you don't have what it takes, but you do. Sometimes it's just the simplest acts, guys. The simplest acts that you may not feel mean anything, but they mean everything. You're coming to a resolution of difficulties here, a weight being lifted off your shoulders, the end of something, and moving to that green valley out of the cold. You're in some state of confusion here. This is why you're over worried. You're over analyzing over something that needs to be released. This could be you also, some of you might be having some dreams that wake you up in the night. That's the thunder coming towards you. That intuition that it's coming. Dreams that are waking you up. Visions. And there may be some confusion. What is it? What is it? Did I manifest the right thing? Did I do it right? You did. You did. Some of you are seeking some professional help. Some of you are even seeking someone who's into homeopathic medicine. This could be a doctor or a lawyer. This could be someone in your life that you think is not showing any emotion, but they do feel, but they are non-expressive of that emotion. This could be you looking at things, solutions intellectually, problem solving, wondering if you got it right. The Magician. Yeah, you got it right, guys. You manifested this. You're coming into this emotional fulfillment. People around you that you can trust. A lover, family, tribe, people of like mind. The collective literally coming together to manifest something really big. Your tribe. Whatever you're worried about, these burdens are ending. There's resolutions coming in to lift these burdens. You're getting help. And this isn't, I suppose it could come in the form of a person or people, like earth angels. But you're being surrounded, releasing these intentions with great hopes. Did I do it right? You've been studying for a long time, researching for a long time, or working on yourself for a long time, but you're mastering these skills. Whatever you are studying, you love. Or there's a promotion into something that you really, really love, or getting accepted into a program of schooling or education that you enjoy, or research. And there is someone here who is feeling they love you. They admire you. They give you the push that you need. So now we have the King and the Queen of Summer. A beautiful spiritual connection. Someone could be draining your energy. A negative Nancy or Norman. Listen to your heart and follow your intuition. You may need to walk away from this person, whether it's a family member or a friend, because they have to take certain steps on their own. You can't do that for them. And you most certainly cannot drain your cup. I think many of you are getting that now, not to empty your cup for one person when there is so many in need. And some of those people in need, they're not all going to be saved. They're not all going to step out of that old world thinking into something that is more productive. They're just waiting with their cups without wanting to do it. And it's sad because all you can do is give the message that there is a better way of looking at things, a better way to improve oneself. And the only person you can save is yourself. But you can't spread that message. And I think you have done this. For some of you, you've had that, those soul suckers, some of them are just jealous, sending bad vibes your way. I think you're being very careful, though. It looks very much like you're being careful. You're looking at what you have, what you give, and looking at it closely so that you're not drained. completely drained. You want something more meaningful and walking away from situations like that. In fact, it almost looks like you're being swept up by the spirit, swept up in this love energy, falling in love, having this emotional experience that maybe that's why you feel second guessing yourself or feeling powerless, because you're being swept out to sea here and you're like, wow, where am I going to end up here? But you are being literally protected here. You're under this dome of protection. And you're moving very fast to where you need. That's the quantum jump, guys. You're quantum jumping here. You may be getting an unexpected flow of money that gives you the opportunity to take a leap of faith into the direction you need to take. And if you have felt stuck over someone or love, someone is coming in to make an offer of love. And they want to work with you, collaborate with you. Maybe more than one person wants to get on board with your projects, your dreams, your goals. This cycle you're going into, you're moving towards happiness, joy, and the end of difficulties. You're seeing things in a different way because Spirit is showing it to you. It's almost like Spirit saying, it's all right. I've got you by the foot. So when that thunder rolls through, we're just going to lift you above the earth until that earthquake settles down. It is for the highest good. It is a cleansing. It is something new and something beautiful. It all depends on whether you want it. And it isn't hard work, guys. It's just brain training. The self-discipline that when a negative thought comes into your mind, that you counteract it with a positive one. If something slips out of your mouth that is negative, counteract it with something good. It's that simple. Bring in those energies that want to come in. They're accessible. What is the message for love on the new earth? What is the message for love? We've got true love, the romance of a lifetime. And this is your soulmate. Should I be pulling any more cards? Yes, this is your soulmate, and it is true love. How could it be anything but on the new earth? Because you're ready for it. Are you good enough? Absolutely. They see you as a jewel. And you have what it takes. Believe in yourself. It's there for the taking. That fruit of knowledge turned to wisdom. Now you can eat from the tree of life. I hope you enjoyed that. And I hope you join me on Sunday nights when I go live to pull free cards for you if you're interested. Just hit the subscribe and the notification bell. As well as liking. If this resonated for you guys, claim it. Hit the like. Grab those vibrations. God bless you. And we'll talk again soon. Bye for now.